Hello everyone. How are you all, my dear students? I hope you all are fine and enjoying your studies well. So, my dear students, as you all know, we are doing grammar. So, in grammar, what we are doing? Do you remember that? Yes, in grammar, we are learning lesson number 10, simple tenses. So, my dear students, do you remember what we have learned in our previous video? If you have remembered that, that's a very good thing that you are watching regularly your videos. And for those who missed the previous video, so today we will revise first a previous topic, then we will move to the next topic. Okay, so I would like to start our today's session with a beautiful quote. So let's see. As I already told you, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Means your happiness is totally depends on your thoughts, that how are you thinking. Okay, so let's see what we have revised in a previous video. So, in a previous video, I told you about the tenses. So, how many types of tenses are there? There are total 3 types of tenses. 3 types of tenses. Present tense, past tense and future tense. Present tense, past tense and future tense. So, you have already studied all the types of tenses in your previous standard in 3rd standard, right? But still, let me tell you what are present tense, past tense and future tense. So first, let's start with the present tense. Present tense means a current time, right now. That is the present tense. What is your status? What is your situation right now in today's time? That is your present tense. For example, you are in a 4th standard. That is your current status. That is your present tense. Right? Next is past tense. Next is past tense. So, what is past tense? Past tense means a time which is passed away. Past tense means a time which is passed away. Means you cannot get back that time. You can't get back it. Okay. So, past tense, time which is passed away. For example, you were in a 3rd standard. You were in a 3rd standard. So now you cannot go back in the 3rd standard. That is your past. Time which is passed away. And the last type is future tense. Future tense. So what is future tense? Future tense means time which will come. Future tense means time which will come. You will be in 5th standard. You will be in 5th standard. So that is your future. Right? Let me tell you once again. Past tense means time which is passed away. Past tense means time which is passed away. Means you were in a 3rd standard. For example, you were in a 3rd standard. That is your past tense. Then present tense. You are in a 4th standard. You are in a 4th standard. That is your present. That is your present. And you will be in the 5th standard. You will be in the 5th standard. That is your future. That is your future. In past tense, present tense and future tense, there are also types. That is simple present, simple past, simple future. Simple present, simple past, simple future. Then continuous present, continuous past, continuous future. Continuous present, continuous past, and continuous future. So, in a previous video, we studied simple present tense. Simple present tense. So, what is simple present tense? What is simple present tense? The tense which expresses an unchanging, repeated, or reoccurring action or situation that exists only now. Exist means present, which is present now. It can also represent a widespread truth. Widespread truth means a universal truth or a general truth which we cannot change. Okay? So, the tense which expresses an unchanging means the things which we cannot change, repeated or reoccurring action or situation that exist only now. It can also represent a widespread truth, means a universal truth. Okay? Now, present simple. When we are using present simple tense, we use the present simple to talk about routines. We use the present simple to talk about routines. I usually wake up early. I usually wake up early. Let's see the four things for which we are using simple present tense. Facts. Facts means reality. Facts means reality. What is the reality? Habits and routines. Habits and routines. Feeling and emotions. The things which we only feel, we cannot see. Feeling and emotions. And general truth. General truth. So, facts means reality. I live in Poland. I live in Poland. That is reality. For example, I am saying that I live in India. I live in India. Then, habits and routines. They swim every day. I says, they read every day. That is their habit. Then feeling and emotions. They like pizza. They like pizza. I like biryani. You like samosa. Right? Like. That is the feeling. That only we can feel. Then general truth means which we cannot change. General truth or a universal truth, you can say. The things which we can never ever change. For example, Sunday comes after Saturday. Sunday comes after Saturday. So in that we cannot say that Sunday comes after Friday or Sunday comes after Thursday. That's not the truth, or we cannot change anyhow what is the truth. The truth is Sunday comes after Saturday. Sunday comes after Saturday. So here, fact, habits and routines, feeling and emotions, and general truth. So my dear students, did you observe anything? That we have seen 4 examples, but there isn't use of am, is or are, be verbs. While you are making a sentence in a simple present tense, be verbs should be not used. You can see here, in a pink color, the words are written. How to form a sentence in a simple present tense? Let me show you. How to form a sentence in a simple present tense. Positive sentence, negative sentence, and question form. So let's see. Subject plus verb, or with the verb at the end of the spelling, you have to add s, es or ies. Subject plus verb, and at the end of the verb you have to add s, es or ies to make a positive statement, to make a positive sentence. He, she, it plus starts. Here you can see I have written with red color s. He, she, it or starts. He starts, she starts, it starts. Then I, you, we, you, they start. I, you, we, you, they start. So my dear students, did you observe that here I have not added s in the verb. I have not added s in the verb. Why? Because when you are taking he, she or it as a subject, when you are making a sentence with he, she or it, only at that time, only and only at that time, you have to change the last letter. You need to add at the last. But when you are taking I, you, we, you or they as a subject, you don't need to add anything in the verb. You don't need to make any changes. Let me show you example. I like it. I like it. She likes it. She likes it. So here you can see the difference. S. When I make a sentence with she, then I have to add s. Right? Now let's see how to make a negative sentence. Subject plus does not or do not plus verb. Subject plus does not or do not plus verb. So here, while you are making any negative sentence in a simple present tense, you don't need to add anything in the verb. It will remain as it is. See here, both the verbs. I haven't added anything in this. So, which things you need to keep in mind? It is that when you are making a negative sentence with the subjects he, she or it, you have to use does not or the short form doesn't. He, she or it with that does not or the short form doesn't. And then I, you, we, you or they, when you are taking as a subject I, you, we, you or they, then use do not or don't. Do not or don't plus verb. Then example, I do not like it. I do not like it, or you can use the short form don't. I don't like it. I do not like it, or I don't like it. Then she does not like it. She does not like it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. Then how to make questions. How to make questions. So, in questions, nothing big is there. What you have to do is just changes does not will come first and the subject will goes in the middle. Only this thing you have to change. Subject in the middle and does not or do not will come the first. See here. Does he, she or it start? Does he start? Does she start? Does it start? And at the end of a sentence, question mark. Then, do I start? Do you start? Do we start? Or do they start? Okay, like that you have to make questions. Now, let's see all the examples together. All the examples together. Affirmative means positive, negative and interrogative. So my dear students, where you need to make changes, I have already written it with a red color. So where you need to make changes, that is only with he, she or it. He, she or it. He lives, she lives, it lives. He doesn't, she doesn't, it doesn't. Does he, does she and does it. Right? So, where you need to make changes, I have already written with red color, so you can easily identify that where you need to make changes. Okay, so let's read now. I live. I live. I don't live. I don't live. Do I live? Do I live? You live. You live. You don't live. You don't live. Do you live? Do you live? He lives. He lives. He doesn't live. He doesn't live. Does he live? Does he live? She lives. She lives. She doesn't live. She doesn't live. Does she live? Does she live? It lives. It lives. It doesn't live. It doesn't live. Does it live? Does it live? We live. We live. We don't live. We don't live. Do we live? Do we live? You live. You don't live. Do you live? They live. They don't live. Do they live? So my dear students, I hope you all understood this properly. So now open your rough book. Open your rough book because we are going to do extra exercise for practice. Okay? Open your rough book and be ready to write with me. Extra exercise for practice. Extra exercise for practice. So let's begin. Mahek, here in the bracket the verb is given, you have to make changes and write the correct answer. So I have already written correct answer for you with red color. Mahek lives in Dubai. Mahek lives in Dubai. So here Mahek. Mahek is a girl. So we are using she. Right? So do you remember the rule? With he, she or it, you need to add s, es or ies at the end of the verb. So we added s. Mahek lives in Dubai. Mahek lives in Dubai. Then next is Rahul play. Play is the verb. So Rahul is a boy. So again the same rule we will apply, that when you are making a sentence with the subject he, she or it, so at the end of a verb you have to add s, es or ies. So here we have added s. So Rahul plays piano. Rahul plays piano. See, Mahek lives in Dubai. Mahek lives in Dubai. Number 2, Rahul plays piano. Rahul plays piano. So, I am giving you a time of a few seconds to write this FB in your rough book. Afterwards, we will go to the next FB. So my dear students, I hope you all have written these 2 FB. Now let's see the next FB, that is FB number 3. I wave, I wave. So here I have written as it is, there isn't any change in the verb. Why? Remember the rule I told you, I explained you that when you are making a sentence with the subjects I, you, we or they, you don't need to add anything in the verb. You have to write the verb as it is. Okay? When you are making a sentence with I, you, we or they, you don't need to add anything in the verb. The verb will remain as it is. I wave to my sister. I wave to my sister. Number 4, I drink. So here again the same rule is applying, that when you are making a sentence with the subjects I, you, we or they, you don't need to add anything in the in the verb. When you are making a sentence with the subject I, you, we or they, you don't need to add anything in the verb. The verb will remain same as it is. Understood? I drink lemon juice. I drink lemon juice. Number 3, I wave to my sister. Number 4, I drink lemon juice. So here in the both fill in the blanks, the same rule is applying, right? So I'm giving you a time of few seconds to note down these two FBs. So I hope you have completed these two FBs. So let's see FB number 5. My dad built. So here my dad means a male person. So for male person we are using he. So which rule we will apply? Yes, when you are making a sentence with he, she or it, you need to add s in the verb, right? My dad builds boat. My dad builds boat. Then number 6, mother cook. Mother cook. So here mother means she. So again we will apply same rule, that when we are making a sentence with he, she or it in a simple present tense, so we will add s in the verb while writing a sentence. Mother cooks biryani on every Sunday. Mother cooks biryani on every Sunday. So, I am giving you a time of few seconds to write down these two fill in the blanks. So, I hope you have written this. Now, number 7. Sneha turn. Sneha turn. Sneha is a girl, means she. So when you are making a sentence with he, she or it, you have to add s at the end of a verb. Sneha turns on the light. Sneha turns on the light. Then number 8, she drives. So here already she written, so drives. She drives too fast. She drives too fast. Sneha turns on the light and she drives too fast. So, now I am giving you a time of few seconds to note down these two FB. So my dear students, I hope you have completed this FB. Then next is number 9. The dog bark. So when we are talking about any animal, bird or any non-living things, so we are using it. So which rule we will apply? That we are making a sentence with he, she or it in the simple present tense. We will add s or es or is at the end of a verb. The dog barks at the stranger. The dog barks at the stranger. Number 10. Every night I read. So, as I told you the rule, when you are making a sentence with I, you, we or they, there should be no change in the verb. You don't need to make change in the verb. The verb will remain same as it is. You don't need to add anything in the verb. Every night I read a book. Every night I read a book. So my dear students, I am giving you a time of few seconds to complete this 2FB. So I hope you all have completed these 10 fill in the blanks. So my dear students, today we will do till here only. Regarding today's session, if you are having any doubts, feel free to message me on my WhatsApp number. We will meet in the next session with the next topic of this lesson. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.